double drop D, so I have my E string tuned down to a D, and then I'm going to be hitting my D string as well, and then the high string is tuned down to D. And it goes something like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm picking, not that much, it's mostly hammer-ons. I am picking the E string, the D string, and then hitting the high E, which is, these are all D strings, they're tuned down, with my third finger, so a little hybrid picking. Now, I'm also muting the strings just so it comes out a little bit, because we are dealing with open strings, and it just gives it a little more definition if you do mute it that way. I'm doing the same notes for every string. So I'm going D, then the exact same thing on the next D string, and then the same thing on the high E, which is tuned down to a D. Back to the D string. So I'm mainly hitting just the D strings, hence the word triple D. And then you could do any pattern you want. It doesn't matter. You can go across each string. And then I'm going up. And then I'm just going chromatic down. So pretty simple. It's a great exercise to warm up your morning fingers. Thank you guys very much, and bet you can't play it, but I bet you can. So check me out on the road and the new record, Invasion. Thank you.
This. All right, so let's see what we just had here. Basically starting on B minor pentatonic, just the first pentatonic scale, nothing fancy. And it's just a string skipping lick where you go down, it's palm muted, and you go down, and then you're using your second finger to, I guess, hybrid pick that second string. And then jump into the flat 5 chord, flat 5 note. And then pull off into, again, using these 2 fingers now for hybrid picking. And from here, we're going into a diminished 7 arpeggio, but this time it's not played the traditional way. It's not the typical. This time we're going to still use the hybrid picking, and it's more like a blues oriented technique. Usually you're used to hearing it this way, kind of country or blues. But in this time we're going to use it in a diminished 7 kind of harmonic minor type of a context. So you're just taking it down, down and up the neck in minor thirds basically. So palm mute, and then a downstroke, second finger, and a pull off basically. And that's it. And from here, we continue with the diminished 7 arpeggio, but in a slightly different way. We're just doing a kind of a slow run, medium tempo kind of thing. So instead of the typical everything is in 4, we're just going to do a 5-note grouping here. So basically something that looks like that. That's the pattern, 5-note pattern. And it's a downstroke, again, hybrid picking. So just hammer-ons, down, hammer, hybrid, hammer, and down. And here we're just continuing with, again, the diminished 7. But now we're using some tapping licks here, where the diminished 7 is kind of an arpeggio where you can just take the same exact shape and just move it up minor thirds up the neck. And what you can do is you can tap one shape and then still play the other shape with the left hand, basically. So what we're going to do is just like tap one note and then do a pull off and then tap with the left hand, basically. And then we're jumping into, again, a higher shape that looks exactly the same. And this is just a tap, bend, and then a pull off. So there you have it. So I bet you can play this. All right, well, good luck with that. And check out my record, Out of Oblivion, on Magna Carta Records. So good luck. See you soon.